Hey, Infusion here, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I think Audiotool is great. Now, one of the biggest things I like about Audiotool is the fact that it's so accessible from anywhere. I can work on a project at home and then bring my laptop to school and work on my project there, which is really great. Basically, anywhere you are, your computer should be able to handle Audiotool. Even if you're running single core, something really old, you should be able to get some stuff done on there, which is really great. Another thing that makes Audiotool really great is the community. I mean, you have all the staff there who makes the program. You can message them anytime on Facebook if you have any questions or concerns about your account or something's not working right with the program. That's really handy, and you can really tell they care about their users. I kind of like to think of Audiotool as deviant art for musicians, which is really awesome. I mean, you can get in there, even if you're new to making music, you can put something out there and a lot of people will come to see your song and comment on your track and actually really care about how you come along as an artist, which I think is really cool. You can leave comments on other people's pages, and of course everything is integrated into the website, so whenever you make content or talk to anyone else or leave a favorite or anything like that, people can see what you're doing and know what you're up to, which is really cool and something you don't really get in other programs. Now let's talk about the program itself. Now I've been with Audiotool ever since it was just the 808 and the 909 and the 303 for you to play around with, and it's really come a long way. While some people may think that the tools are a little simple, it's amazing what you can create if you put your mind to it. Which is something that I find really interesting about the program, is the fact that the more limited amounts of tools really lets you focus on what those specific tools can do and really make the most of them. You have a full timeline, automation lanes, ability to upload and import all your samples and recordings. You have an FM synthesizer, you have an classic subtractive synthesizer. You've got all sorts of tools at your disposal to make music right from your web browser, which for Flash is really amazing. You know, Audiotool is also a really great tool for teaching other people. I personally have shown lots of people and given them an intro to music based on Audiotool. Of course, not only on my YouTube channel and all my written tutorials, but I mean in person. It's very easy to teach people with Audiotool, and the reason is that it's so accessible. You can go to the site, you can open the program, you can do everything you want, and you don't even have to sign up for an account if you don't want to, which I think is really good and really encourages people to go do it, because a lot of people don't really have the time or money to buy a full DAW, or they're just kind of curious and want to explore what electronic music has to offer. And with Audiotool, I think that's really great. Now, if you're an artist and you're trying to get out there and you're trying to get noticed, you're probably making a lot of really current stuff, you know, pop, dubstep, electro, and putting it on YouTube, putting it on SoundCloud or whatever. And one of the things about Audiotool and the community there is that the community really is musicians who understand what goes into the process of making music and really have an appreciation for a lot of different kinds of electronic music, which is one thing I always found really cool about the community there, is that you can really sort of be selfish and make a lot of older, interesting stuff, you know, 80s inspired things, 90s inspired things, a lot of experimental stuff. And because there's so many musicians on Audiotool, they're really going to have a respect for that kind of music. And I think that's really cool, because when you're just kind of throwing things out on YouTube, people sort of expect you to do the same old thing all the time. And it's really cool to me that having old stuff like that and really interesting, unique genres and kind of takes on the past, you can really get away with that on the Audiotool site, and that's really cool. I really think that everybody has their own style. A lot of people sort of bring their own techniques to Audiotool, and it's really interesting to sort of see all the members of the community and the really original, interesting music they kind of make. I mean, Audiotool isn't really somewhere for you to go to sell out and get really big or anything. Audiotool really is a place just for you to explore electronic music at its core, and I think that's really awesome.